If it's a lock, it's a fucking lock. So I get what you're saying, right? Now I'm gonna be very transparent. Like in this business, you never gonna be 100% on all your picks. That's impossible. Yeah. If anybody was like, there would be a lot of millionaires in this world, right? You're betting on sports, you're gambling. At the end of the day, anything is a gamble, right? But would you rather gamble with your money with somebody who took the time, studied it, the research, did all of that, or would you rather just go off guessing? Because technically, a lot of people who don't do research and things of that nature, they really just going off guessing, and sometimes they're more biased on their guess. So you ended up with a 20 to 30% losing rate. Messing with a guy like me, I can take your 20 to 30% losing percentage rate. It can go from 30 to when I say 30 to 20%, that means you only hitting 3 out of 10 picks, bro. Like you're not doing anything, right?
Sure. I feel like it's lower than that for most people.
It probably is, and I'm being very generous when I say 3 out of 10, bro. Like people come to me and are like, "Yo, FMB, like I've lost everything. I've been losing since so and so." I'm like, "Yo, how the hell you lose for 2 weeks straight? Like, God, my guy, like, what are you looking at, right?" Yeah. So I can help take your 20 to 30%. You messing with me, you're going to be likely to hit about 60, maybe 60, 70% of your picks, right? And that's a huge jump. Yeah. So if somebody's telling, because the goal is to be profitable. So even if you hit in 6 out of every 10 picks, guess what? You're still above 50%.
Yeah, I can get bread.
you. Exactly. I can get you above that 50% mark for sure, because when I'm giving you out my plays or I'm telling you what to bet on, you have to understand I'm researching the market. Because when I say the market, it's I look at sports betting kind of like the stock market, right? You can go on the stock market and you can try to look for a stock that can possibly make you profitable, right? Same thing with sports betting. When you're trying to bet on sports, you look at the spreads for the day, right? You look at the props, you see everything that's out there. My job is to find the best value play that's gonna pay my people, right? So that means low risk. High reward, yeah. Low risk, high reward. Good, you put good money in, you get good money out.
Right.
So I try to look for little things. Like I might see a player, in the NBA who's been balling. Like dude's been averaging like 16 points the last 5 games, but he's a role player, so niggas don't know about him. Niggas don't know about him. Like he's coming off the bench, he's doing his thing. For example, like a dude like Terrence Mann, right, for the Clippers. A lot of people don't know who Terrence Mann is. You know what I'm saying? Just the the basic. A lot of people don't really know or really care, right? But when I look, I try to find trends on players like that. Let's see if I see Terrence Mann been averaging like 13 points over the last 5 games, but these bookmakers have his over and under on points at like 10.5,
right,
or like 11.5, right? Something that I notice about basketball when you betting on player props, you want to find players who's been on a roll, right? Because when a player been on a roll for at least 3 to 4 games, your confidence level is different.
Right.
You play a little bit more minutes because your coach believe in you more, right?
Yep.
So when I see little trends like that, I was like, look, this make no sense over here. He's been averaging like 13, 15 points the last 5 games. His over and under is 10 points. Let's go ahead and make that the play of the day because I'm confident that he's going to hit that because he's been rolling. If that, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I go about sending out my bets and making certain bets, if that makes sense.
Now, see, for a rookie player, let me ask you this. So let's say it's a rookie player, first year. Mm-hmm. Let's say it's like Jalen Green or something, and you trying to follow his trends. Do you got to go back to like his like G League shit and go that far to see like his trends for that, or do you just go like what he's been doing in the NBA?
Now that's a really good question. Honestly, no, I don't go back to what he's been doing in G League. I look at what he's been doing in the NBA because you got to understand the level of competitions is different, right?
Okay, that makes
Jalen
sense.
Green was flat out balling in the G League, and he's barely shooting over 40% field goal percentage in the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. You got bigger, stronger, faster guys. So no, I don't care about your G League or whatever you did in G League. I'm watching what you're doing right now against tough competition in the NBA, right? Like you're not getting to the hole as easily as you was when you was in the G League, right? How are you making an adjustment to that, right? So I look at more what's going on currently compared to what a nigga did in college, the D League, Europe. No, if I have enough data, at least 10, 15 games of you in the NBA, that's enough data to see, okay, this nigga love to go left. Yeah. Okay, this nigga don't really believe in his jumper like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was explosive off the dribble in college, but it's not the same because defenders, they stronger and faster than you. You did what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.